welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing good. I had some leftover resin, just a little bit, and this is the ordinary resin that you have to mix up. It's a 2-to-1 resin, but that doesn't really make a difference which one you take. The important thing is that you don't take no UV resin for this step right now. So I let this cure and yeah, you'll see what happens. I start with the rim and I have some chunky glitter here and I'm using my brush to put it into the rim and pressing it onto the mold so it won't float when I put the resin in there. I didn't want the glitter all over the place, so I was trying to get rid of those that were on the bottom of this piece with the water drops. It didn't work with the brush, so I took some painter's tape and took them all off. And then I painted the rim with some black mica powder just to make the sequins or the chunky glitter pop a little bit more. Well, the black mica went all over the place and I didn't want it on the bottom of my little tray here, so I cleaned it up with a little isopropyl alcohol and a wipe. When the surface of the mold was dry again, I was taking some mica powder and putting it onto the surface. But as you can see, it will stick to the mold, but it won't stick to the water drops that I put on there because this is not no UV resin, it's ordinary resin which has cured completely. So I was figuring yeah, what can I do now? What is the choice with the colors that I do and how to get the colors on top of the drops? So ever since that didn't work, I took off all the mica powders. I have there a cloth with isopropyl alcohol, and I'm taking all the micas off the surface. And as you can see, they were still in the yeah, on the rims of the drops. There were still some green mica left, but that yeah, I couldn't help that at that point of time. Now I had to figure out how to get the mica powder to stick to the drops, and yeah, I didn't want that UV resin that I was gonna put on top, because the UV resin will cling um, to the mica powder, or the other way around, more like it. And I didn't want it to cover the whole drops with the UV resin, because they would have been too large then. So I figured I just put little drops on the big drops, and then we'll see how that goes. So, and here you can see me putting little drops on the bigger drops, and yeah, some other drops in between those bigger drops, yeah, to figure out what to do with it. And yeah, then I put it under the lamp to cure. And as I'm painting my mica powders on there, you can see that on the big drop there in the middle, the UV resin drop keeps the mica powder really stuck to it, but the other one won't. So yeah, well, this is about trial and error, and I didn't want to give up this piece. That's why I'm trying to achieve another effect with it, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. And there you can see that the ordinary resin will not keep the mica powder at all. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share my video. Leave me a comment so I can talk to y'all and see what y'all thinking. And I appreciate that a whole lot. And you gotta be, I am so excited of the outcome of this kind of technique that I will show you in the end. You'll love it. At the end, I topped the whole thing with some resin that I colored with mica powder, but I didn't put enough in there, so it went kind of see-through. I ran out of pigment paste, so I had to use this alternative, and yeah, well, at the end, it went everything fine. So this is the effect that I got from dripping UV resin onto ordinary resin, and as you can see, you can see the drops that you put on there and where the mica powder clinged to the UV resin. If I would have had a darker background, I think the difference between the both would be much more visible than it is right now. So I think it went really well.